Ryan about a week ago through emails. And so I came home last night and I went to his blog and I spent almost 2 hours reading his blog. And if you haven't had an opportunity to do that, you really have to do that. And he is such an inspiration. When I got done, I felt I knew him, better than I know most people, and I never even met him before. So without further ado, I want to introduce Brian Humphrey, who is an inspiration to me now. And it's just an honor to have met him this morning and to shake his hand. And thanks to Ryan for all you've done for this event and bringing him awareness. Here's Ryan Humphrey.
Thank you, everyone. Can everybody hear me this year? Last year you couldn't, you were fortunate, but this year I don't have my speech because my computer broke, so I'm going to wing it. First, I want to say a special thanks to a couple people. First, Isabella Henderson. She turns 8 today, and she decided that it was more important for her to wake up and spend her day and her birthday with us. And I also want to say thank you to all the high school students that are with us today, because prom is this evening, and they decided to volunteer and run this race with us. So let's give a good round of applause for all those. For those who don't know me, I am Ryan Humphrey. I do suffer from this disease. This August I've been fighting it for 5 years. I've been through 2 lung surgeries. The last one took my left lung, so I'm only operating on righty. And most recently, I've been through 37 rounds of chemo, which equates to about 2 years. And most recently I had gamma knife radiation on my brain this past February. That's bad news. Good news is the last scan was disease-free. So, people ask you often how you do it. I mean, look around you. How can you not? I mean, I look over to my left. It's my beautiful wife of 7 years, and 5 years of fighting. We have 2 beautiful, healthy children. So there's nothing to complain about. There really isn't. A lot of people will say, I'm sorry it took this disease to get us back together. It takes 2. What does count is that when any of us come to any kind of problems in our lives, we're here. And it's raining, it's cold, and you guys are here. And that's all that ever matters to me or anybody fighting this disease. About angiosarcoma now, I won't get into anything medical, but it's sarcoma, so it can happen anywhere in your body. This one particularly is in your blood vessels. Mine happened to start in my lung. It was not lung cancer, so I have to explain it to everybody when I come up to them, but it's rare. To give you an idea of how rare it is, if you look around you right now, there's more people here than that get diagnosed in a year in the world. There's only about 200 in the world that get diagnosed a year with angiosarcoma. Saying that, we are a very close-knit group. We have a Facebook group, and I'm very happy to announce that there are people that drove from Minnesota, flew in from St. Louis, came in from Ohio. It's you right there, Amy, from St. Louis, and her flight was 2 hours delayed last night, but she still came. That's how important it is for all of you to be here for us today. With anything that's rare, the funding is not there. It's nobody's fault, it's just the way it is. So what we do is we take it upon ourselves, and last year we raised $25,000. And by that alone, we had a grant through MD Anderson, named after my favorite little cancer fighter who's also NED with this disease. Her name is Izzy Slott. So thank you for that last year. This year, we've already raised $20,000 as of last night. We've had 70 volunteers again, and as of 2 nights ago, we had 300 registered, and we've already had 50 walk-ups. So you guys give everybody hope, and you've been with me, and you've been with all of us, and it's just amazing. So I want to thank you all for being here, and you really are what keeps me going. I mean, there's no one person that's an inspiration. There really isn't, because I can talk, but you guys all have a reason to be here, and it's not just me. You all have a reason to fight and keep going. So I want to thank you, and I truly do love you all.
Love you, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, and my neighbors came for me.